Welcome to the News Hour. It's now one full week since Israel launched a punishing campaign of airstrikes against Iran and its nuclear infrastructure.
Iran has responded with its own missile strikes, but to far lesser effect. President Trump today reiterated his desire to negotiate with Iran within a 2-week window he set yesterday as the U.S. marshals its forces in support of the Israeli operations.
What the
Today, in the northern Israeli port city of Haifa, an Iranian missile strike. The moment captured by an eyewitness, leaving residents terrified. Local authorities say over a dozen people were injured. In southern Israel's largest city, Beersheba, buildings shattered by an Iranian missile that struck at dawn, leaving a trail of devastation.
Right now we're in the south. Another place that was got hit by a missile, 6 buildings behind me got hit. Now MDA teams are searching each apartment to see if someone got hurt.
Air raid sirens echoed through Tel Aviv as the exchange of attacks between the two countries intensified. 12 miles south, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu inspected damage to the Weizmann Institute of Science and vowed to continue the war.
As long as it takes. That's the answer. As long as it takes, because we face an existential danger, a dual existential danger.
In the Iranian capital of Tehran, a burnt Red Crescent ambulance was put on display in a prominent city square. It was hit by an earlier Israeli attack that killed 3 paramedics. And today, thousands took to the streets of Tehran and other cities after Friday prayers protesting Israel's attacks. Iranian state media showed smoke billowing near Iran's Arak nuclear facility. Israel has also launched attacks on Iran's nuclear enrichment facilities in Natanz and Isfahan, but needs U.S. bunker-buster bombs to target Fordo, Iran's enrichment facility that's buried deep within a mountain. President Trump said he will decide whether to push the U.S. into the conflict within the next 2 weeks. Today, speaking to reporters, he noted Israel lacks the military capacity to destroy Fordo on its own.
They really have a very limited capacity. They could break through a little section, but they can't go down very deep. They don't have that capacity, and we'll have to see what happens. Maybe it won't be necessary.
Congress has often abdicated its power to declare war over the last half-century, delegating those powers to the president. But today, House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries issued a statement saying the authority to declare war belongs solely to the United States Congress. President Trump and his administration must refrain from engaging in offensive military action in Iran without the explicit approval of the House of Representatives and the Senate. Today, the foreign ministers of Germany, France, Britain, and the European Union met their Iranian counterpart in Geneva to find a diplomatic way out of the conflict. After the meeting, they said Iran wants to continue talks, but the U.S. must be involved.
The good result today is that we left the room with the impression that the Iranian side is basically prepared to continue talking about all the important issues. But above all, it is very important that the United States of America are involved in these negotiations and a solution.
But Iran's foreign minister says his country refuses to engage with the U.S. while the Israeli attacks continue.
We made it explicitly clear to them that as long as this aggression and invasion continues, there is absolutely no room for talk or diplomacy.
Meantime, the human toll increases. In Tehran today, yet another funeral. And Israel identified a body recovered from the site of Iran's Sunday strike in the city of Bat Yam. It was 30-year-old Ukrainian Maria Peshkarova. She's the mother of 7-year-old Nastia Borik, who was being treated for leukemia in Israel. She was also killed in the strike. Husband and father Artem Borik is fighting Russia on the Ukrainian front lines. The family lost 3 other members that day. They had come to Israel in search for a safety they couldn't find, escaping one war only to become victims of another.